The identity of the devil that's always following Azza and the War Devil and actually assisting them on their journey to go on ahead and defeat the Chainsaw Man. Which in this chapter, it was revealed that this female companion is actually the Famine Devil and it's actually the bigger sister of the War Devil, which is an interesting aspect because the Famine Devil knows all about the War Devil's powers and abilities and actually is assisting Azza to go on ahead and turn Dingy into a weapon, which is ironic because the War Devil doesn't even have any idea of who is this person is. She doesn't have no recollection. She is claiming that this devil is probably is a fangirl or anything else. And this brings out a huge question. Is the War Devil capping, or is the War Devil actually forgot who her siblings are? Because that is a very interesting aspect because the Famine Devil knows so much about the War Devil's abilities, who she is, and how her powers actually works to the point where it actually freaks out Azza because she's just like, how do you know so much about my abilities? How do you know much about my devil? How do you know much about me? Because even the only people that should know about how my powers work is the War Devil, but yet you know so much about it. How do you know? So she later reveals to Azza, like, hey, I'm the bigger sister of the War Devil, which is the Famine Devil. And there she goes and breaks down the abilities on how she can turn Dingy into a actual weapon because the whole premise of the date was so that Denji can be seduced by Aza when she goes on a date with her, so that way she can turn Denji into a weapon. But everything backfired. And how the Famine Devil actually appeared and tell her how to use the powers because she was arguing with the War Devil. She was saying that exactly, you ain't wrong, Aza, but Dingy is someone who doesn't know from the first thing from right and wrong. You're correct. But the one thing that you're wrong about is that you can't turn Dingy into a weapon after all you can. You have always have to do the right thing. You can't turn a person into a weapon, which stuns Asa because she's just like, wait a minute, how do you know about this? And then this is when she revealed that she's the Famine Devil and she just goes on ahead and dip. So a lot of factors that is happening in this chapter, and I kind of like how the Famine Devil is kind of like trying to like guide Azza and the War Devil because everything that they're doing is just sloppy and it's not really going into their favor. So it's kind of looks like she's kind of like guiding them on like how to do it properly. But other than that, let's go ahead and focus on this date because this date it went horribly wrong because Denji was bored out of his mind because as of this moment, this was supposed to be a date. It's supposed to be fun. You're at the aquarium, but then Aza she goes on ahead and she goes and lecture Denji about starfish and just trying to tell him like, no, we're staying here for 30 minutes. We gotta stick to the plan and everything else, and you're gonna have fun. And Denji's just like, I just want to go see the penguins. I just want to chill and hang out with the penguins because I never saw the penguins. So I want to go ahead and see the penguins. And Denji, at first, he was being, a gentleman and tried to listen, but you could just tell he was just bored out of his mind. And then at this moment in time, Denji's like, okay, I had enough. I'm going to go ahead and see the penguins. I don't even care about like your whole plan or your curriculum. I just want to go see the penguins because I'm just bored. I'm tired of the lectures. I'm tired of, learning about damn starfish. If I want to learn about starfish, I would go to school. But yet, he's here at the aquarium. He wants to have fun. He wants to have a date. He wants to have fun with a girl. And yet Aza is just here being a teacher or a mother that's saying like, no, you can't do this. No, you have to do that. No, you're staying here and listening to me lecturing you about fishes for a whole bunch of 30 minutes. And so Denji's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and see the penguins. So bye. And it was kind of funny because the War Devil throughout this whole chapter was 100% roasting Aza again. She was just saying that your drip is whack. Your whole date was bored. She was like, bruh, I'm not even on the date with you guys, and I was even bored as well. So she was just like, you're doing everything wrong. And on top of that, you look so basic. You're supposed to seduce Denji. You're not supposed to make him be turned off by you. You have the capability to seducing men so that way they can go ahead and follow your bidding and everything else. But Aza's just like, girl, shut up. Okay, I know what I'm doing and I'm going to make sure fall for me, and he will continue going on dates. And besides, I look cute, so I don't know what you're talking about, girl. I know what I'm doing anyways, and I am actually more fun. So after she had the scuffle with the War Devil, Denji has appeared and he's just like, hey, I think we have an emergency because this aquarium isn't that big. So he's just like, no matter how long I keep walking, it just continuously like going and going and going, like it never ends. And then so at this time, Denji's in high alert because he kind of know that this is devil activity, and he realized that yeah, no, this is a trap, and we need to get the hell out of here because the devil is about to go ahead and attack us. So at this moment in time, the ending of the chapter, you see Denji and Aza, they're looking at the hallway and they look endless. So it kind of looks like the eternal devil, or it kind of looks like an illusion. It kind of seems like Denji and Aza are trapped in like a genjutsu or some kind of like illusion mindset, which is very interesting because it seems like Denji, he's like, I've seen this before, so he knows that something is up. And I do like how it ends because now it gives us a kind of like a questions about like, so what's gonna happen next? Because is Denji actually going to transform into the Chainsaw Man in front of Aza? And this is where Aza, she's going to be dumbfounded because she still thinks that Denji is a poser. She still thinks that Denji is capping about him being the Chainsaw Man. So there's a lot of factors that is going on in this chapter, and we can't wait to see what's going on. But other than that, let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this chapter. What is your guys' favorite moments? If you guys do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember, always be decent. This is the Monotone Man, and hope you guys have a wonderful day and be safe out here. Peace.